Note principal, $287,000.
Okay.
Right.
About 1.4-ish.
Interest on notes dropped tremendously because you didn't do 2 notes. And if you recall, I split it into 6-month increments. Now you have 1 year. That's why that interest on notes dropped.
Drop for the one time or drop overall?
Well, if you go year annual, you only have to make 1 payment. In 15, we had to make 2. It was 6-month notes.
So
we did a
the
6-month.
one payment is less than the combined 2.
That's right. Also, your interest rate, that dictates it, so you don't know what you're going to get when you bid.
Again, we've been getting good rates. We
We've
had a
been
good
lucky so far
financial
with the rates.
snapshot, for sure.
Recently it went to 2, but it had
Yeah,
been 1.
yeah.
Had been 1% for years, now it's 2.
Yeah.
But
So we
bonding
enjoyed it
is
for a while.
4. Bonding would be somewhere around 4.
Right.
They get you.
They do, but you know.
You're trying to avoid bonds if you can.
Right. Right.
But I think it's a very respectable budget, pretty conservative. I mean, if you want to tweak a few items here and there, it's not that difficult.
My goal is, I think you've done a spectacular job. My goal is to make sure the debt goes down. We've got to work around that. That's
Well, if you only add new, you're going to keep dropping.
yeah.
But it's the problem.
Yeah, there's a balance.
There is.
There's a balance, but I think we can certainly not increase it and hopefully, it would have decreased last year except for the emergency services.
That's right. And also, there's municipalities that don't do roads, they're sorry in 10 years.
Right.
The
Yeah.
roads crumble.
We've
That's
done
why we
that.
put that $1 million.
I've lived through that one, way back, where the roads weren't done. They held off
Yeah.
bonding for roads, and then it just catches up with you.
Yeah.
It's
You can
something
say
that
that
you
you
really
raise
have to
taxes, but
spread
then you didn't
out.
pay them anything.
And again, it's a choice of the governing body, but
We don't have a big expense of a honking big fire truck or anything this year, which should help them.
okay, that's very good.
So I'd like to move that down.
So the schedule that we would like to stay within the state requirement for introduction and adoption. Again, it's up to the committee. So you tell us how to
March
go forward.
18th was supposed to be the latest, but it's the next subsequent meeting for introduction. If they say up to March 18th, you're supposed to introduce, but it could be your next meeting after that.
So we're talking,
Monday, this
if-
Monday.
If you're satisfied with this budget, we can prepare it in
By Monday.
presentation form for Monday. The public hearing would be then May,
Yeah, early May.
first meeting in May. And then we would be within the state schedule, which again is helpful to us because when we do our little bit, I call it the report card, or the last portion of our state aid, if we don't get a certain amount of points, we lose a small portion of the state aid that we've anticipated.
Yeah, I don't think we want to do that.
Yeah, so we would like to stay on schedule, but
I don't see any reason why we can't.
Otherwise, you're going to be April 4th, which, then you're into May with
So-
the adoption.
Refresh my memory, Vito, on once we introduce it, let's say this Monday, then what are the next?
it's 28 days after the introduction, so your public hearing would be I believe May 2nd.
You would just make it.
Yeah, we
You
would
gotta
just
wait
make
28
it. It has to
days.
be 28 days from introduction before you can adopt it.
Okay.
And in between then, we need to make decisions on capital.
In between, you can do capital, and the only thing that's affected in this budget with capital is the down payment for that appropriation. So you're fine with
You
that.
leave that
because
alone at
we have
90,000, you're good.
90,000 in there. Tom has a little bit.
You have a
So
total of
again,
like 150. If you add the 90 to it, you can go, I'm going to say $3 million you could bond.
Yeah.
Not that
And
you're
then
gonna go up
again,
to it.
That's a rotate, that's a fund that you can keep in reserve. It's not that once the year is ended,
Just
if you don't
stays.
use it, you lose it. It stays in the fund. So it just helps you the following year for that line item.
Okay. Well, I'd be in favor of keeping it on track with the state schedule.
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. I think you guys have done a really
And
good
also,
job.
the auditor looks at it prior to Monday, but we have to give them enough time.
Right, right. And they've already looked through the budget. They help us if we have any questions or if we miss anything or whatever. So they've already,
They're ready
at
to
least
go.
they emailed me, and they're ready to go. They were very satisfied with what we are proposing as well.
Great.
And you could call us, up till probably tomorrow,
If you have any
if there's something in
questions,
here.
or if there's any questions or whatever.
We could do it up till Friday,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Change it.
So do we have to just vote to bring it to the meeting or just come to the meeting?
I think
No,
you
no.
just, at Monday, you would vote for it. If you have questions, though, we would like to hear them
We would vote
before.
simply to introduce it.
You would vote to introduce, right? And you would, again, the public hearing would then be on May 5th. Usually, we do a little presentation for the adoption. If you so choose to do that
May,
as well.
this says May 2016, says May 2nd.
Pardon?
The 28th day.
28 days.
Yeah, it's counted out.
Oh, so it's
This
gotta
is-
be, so it has to be after the 5th? Is that? No.
No, it would be May 2nd. I think I counted it out
I
with
think
the
they'll
auditor.
just make it.
Okay,
Just-
you said
just
May
make it.
6th. You said May, never
May
mind.
2nd, okay, yeah.
We're fine.
Do appreciate if you see something on here. Once we introduce it, it's hard to change.
There is
between.
one more shot after that, and
Yeah,
then that's
but
when
it-
you can have a budget amendment.
Yeah, but that's
But you
the
try to
process.
avoid that.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna have from to, it's a special little
It's
form.
Progressive.
If I have to shift the revenue around, I can still do it the last minute.
Right. Do we go through state reviews this year?
No,
Or you're
no,
good
I'm
now?
good.
Okay.
So what you're saying is that we should do our homework and review what you've given us between now and Monday. And that if we have,
Really quick,
Change.
well, between
If you
now
have
and
change-
now and
tomorrow.
Friday, now and Friday.
Now and Friday.
And if we have a proposed change, we should get that to you beforehand to avoid a whole bunch of problems.
But then you got a budget amendment and all this other stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why we asked if you, again, if you have questions, just let us know. But as it stands now, that this would be the budget that would be introduced, unless you tell us differently now.
Okay.
I guess one thing I would like to have, if I could have this in electronic format in Excel, and also if I could have the 2015 actuals in a column right against it.
Yeah, you can get that. It'll be a separate sheet, and you'll just be able to look at it, It's on another spreadsheet for the 15 activity.
That's with the same breakout as what's in here.
It's gonna be what the 15 budget was, the transfers, the spent, and what's left.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's what that's before, about before.
Yeah, what you had looked at, man, it shows you the ending balance,
Yeah,
what was left.
Okay, yeah, if you're sending that out by email, could you send it to all of us?
Yeah.
That'd be
Sure.
great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So you'll have this, and then the 15 activity.
Okay.
Appreciate your time.
Very
Thank
much.
you.
No,
Very
we
fun.
appreciate
It's
yours.
great.
Yeah.
That's a lot, yeah.
I did this 7 o'clock this morning.
Sure. Well, I'm pretty proud of this, though. I mean, not that I had anything.
When you start these things, like B and I, we never know.
We never know. We don't know what our surplus is going to be. I mean, we're
That's why you-
anticipating during the
you
year.
can't
a little
rush
bit,
it.
But you just don't know until everything is
All
cleared
pieces are
out.
in place,
All the
yeah.
purchase orders and all that, what your fund balance is going to be. You don't know if there's going to be at the end of the year. That's why we wait a little bit into the year, because you have your transfers that we can actually
Right.
happen at the beginning of the year.
Thank
Which we
you.
didn't do. Right. No, we didn't do any transfers in January or February.
Do we have an executive session, Vita? It's on the agenda.
No, we just listed it in case there was a reason.
Great, thank you for that.
All right.
Okay.
So we don't need to report on our executive session. that we didn't
No,
have.
no.
Okay. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
All right.